to comment in the previous video, but we gotta address it because my mind just might have changed. Woo! You guys, this is my everyday carry for the past month of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. Galaxy Watch 4 Classic to complement it, and that Fold Edition S Pen. Every day for one whole month. Let me share my experience. I can't, hold up, player. Somebody calling me in the middle of my, man, who is this, man? I can't wait to tell off. Hello? Who this? Man, Tim Apple, man, come on, player. I know you think it's just full on Apple season. It's really not, player. It's still Samsung season. I got a review to make. I holla, player. Yeah. Don't call me in the middle of my review of me trying to tell the people about the Z Fold. Another, man, this better not be Tim Apple again. Hello? Tim, you gotta, what up, Coco? How you doing, player? Hey, look, man, this Samsung Z Fold 3, I think you got one with this one, player. Let me tell you, this is the most innovative. This is definitely my most favorite piece of smartphone tech for 2021. Thus far, we still got some phones coming and things to test. Listen, player, relax. I want to tell you something. Did you see that post on Twitter? I think you need to go look at that now. All right, you guys, I want to share my 1 month with you guys. I want to talk from a real life user experience perspective. I'm going to talk about the cons, the caveats, the pros, but all from user experience. Real world scenarios, real truth to the Z Fold 3, and also the conversation as to what the Z Fold 3 actually is and how it fits into this era of smartphones, because it is ahead of its time. And with that being said, it being ahead of its time and it's not quite its time, the reason why it's not its time 100% fully is because there are some cons and caveats, like battery. The reason why so many people are controversial on the battery is because look at this device and this build, you guys. Imagine how much is on the internals of this device, yet they tried their best to keep it as slim as possible, although this is a thick boy once you close it. I don't know how Samsung can, but they do need to improve the battery life, because at the end of the day, there's phones out there, S21 Ultra, iPhone 13 Pro Max. These are the top tiers to date that are crushing it in battery. We still have to see what the Google Pixel 6 has to offer in that area as well, but you get my point. You can spend less and get more in the life of battery in terms of other devices on the market. But CJ, it's the Galaxy Z Fold, it's innovation, it's ahead of its time. 100,000% true, which is why you pick your poison. Are you here to be ahead of the curve and to experience what's unfolding right now? Like, you get that, you got that, right, unfolding, yeah, no, okay. If you are willing to take a leap of faith into, the new world of smartphones, then that's something you have to deal with, and that's the battery of the Z Fold 3. Another con that's gonna come with that in comparison to the offerings of the market is the camera. Now, I've mentioned this in all of my videos, but here's the reason why. I'm gonna just break it down to simple. I could get an iPhone 13 Pro Max and pay less than I did for the Z Fold 3. I could get the S21 Ultra, stay within the Samsung system, and pay less than I did with the Z Fold 3 and get an extremely far superior and better camera experience from these two devices versus this one. This thing comes in at $1,800. And when you pay that type of buckaroo and premium, a player wants his delivery. I'm not saying the Z Fold 3 doesn't deliver. I have to be honest and point out the caveats and the reality and the truth. Like, literally, I took a photo in the lighting conditions, literally right before I turned on this video, with the front-facing camera on all three of these devices, put them up on the screen, take a look at them, see the differences, see the performance. Now, again, I'm right in front of a really nice professional light, super bright. I'm showing the best of the best that the Z Fold 3 has to offer, but it can fall short in other situations. I also took a selfie in that same setup with the rear-facing cameras. Just the standard wide rear-facing camera, which is the typical camera most people will use. You get to see, this is ideal top-tier lighting conditions. The Z Fold 3 isn't just terrible, the worst ever, uncompetitive. It's just not as good, well-roundedly, if that makes sense, because this is well lit. When you step into low light, that's when things can fall apart. That's where you see the inferiority, or that's where you see where the Z Fold 3 cameras can be extremely inferior. I've seen comments of people saying they couldn't deal with the cameras, they going back to the S21 Ultra and so forth. Again, pick your poison. Who buys a Z Fold for the cameras? Some people want cameras. It's as simple as, I don't understand why people think just because they don't want cameras or they are willing to take the camera hit that others have to be willing to take that. No, think about it. It's a broad spectrum of people, which is why if you're gonna pack a $1,800 big boy and you're gonna put it out to the public for the masses, it has to check a lot of things across the board. And with that being said, the $1,800 price tag. Case in point, I'm able to bring the S21 Ultra or the iPhone 12 Pro Max. We still haven't got the Pixel 6 yet, or Pixel 6 Pro. I can't wait. Same thing goes in the camera department. I already know the Pixel gonna crush the Z Fold 3 when it comes to photos and stills. We gotta see what that video is gonna be like, but I can pay less for all of these other devices and get a very well balanced smartphone experience that we're used to. That's a reality. The last and final con that I've been speaking on, and just, this is real life, real world uses. The design of this is cutting edge. It's the future. It's something new. But with that comes a new challenge of, how do I carry this thick double smartphone device around comfortably and in the best, use case? Granted, you can still throw this in your pocket, but you feel it a lot more. It's a bigger bulge and stuff like that. Let's just keep on topic. And it's not as comfortable in the pocket for everyone. Everyone doesn't wear baggy, G-Unit jeans. Some of us players can rock skinny jeans. And literally are skinny, so the skinny jeans fit and they're not like hugging your thigh to death. At the end of the day, I wear clothes that fit. I still will rock this in my pocket. I'll put it in my back pocket and so forth, but it's not convenient. So I went on the search to find other ways to carry it. I picked up this dope little side pouch from Coach, It has really nice premium leather on it, and it fits the Z Fold as well as my iPhone, because I carry two phones with me, mind you. This is why carrying is a big thing to me, and I'm able to just clip this on my belt loop. I'm good to go. Boom, nice, solid solution. I also opted in for the man bag, the man purse, the merce, whatever you wanna call it. And regardless of how you feel about it, some players aren't confident in their sexuality, I guess. They don't know how to be able to accept the convenience of a crossbody bag without feeling like it challenges their masculinity. Granted, there are more masculine options out there. I ain't tripping, player. I got this bag from Coach, the outlet that is, because players is all about saving that dollar. And I love it because I can wear it crossbody. And why would I want to be able to wear crossbody when I'm wearing basketball shorts? I wear basketball shorts on a daily, player. I love basketball shorts. When I want to wear my basketball shorts, or like my sweat shorts or shorts that don't have the belt loops on them, or any type of pants that have a belt loop, I can just do a crossbody bag and I'm good to go. It's all about the convenience. And come on, player, I rock it on my back, basically. Relax. So yeah, man, a player be out here with his merch and his man bag in full effect, okay? Quit judging the player. I'm still a player. So I found my way getting creative just to be able to carry the Z Fold 3 comfortably, because to me, this isn't the most ideal smartphone that you want to carry around, but it is pocketable and you can do it. And also I need to be able to carry this S Pen, which it does fit in here with the S Pen and on the side bag, which I have to be wearing jeans or jean shorts with. And same thing goes for the crossbody bag. I did have one of my players in the comment section tell me about this company, and it's like a holster type of thing, but I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't for me personally. But for those of you who are looking for other options and you're afraid of, offending your masculinity, hey player, I can't help you, player. Because the player's confident over here. We doing our thing. So after you hop over those few hurdles that I spoke about and those couple of cons, you come to the reality of what is the Galaxy Z Fold 3. And you have to understand that this is taking the tablet world and user experience, as well as the smartphone world and user experience, and it's meshing that into one innovative package, which is just next level. The fact that you have a small tablet as well as a smartphone, all packaged into one, is everything. Now, innovation is in this design. Even though it's a little bit more to carry, I'm willing to deal with it just to partake on this brand new innovative iteration of a smartphone. Now, another thing I have to talk about in my 1 month use of this Galaxy Z Fold 3 is the Fold Edition S Pen. I'm an avid Galaxy Note user, so the way you got me into even thinking about picking up a Galaxy Z Fold 3 is by putting the S Pen on it. I absolutely love this S Pen. It is the way that I navigate on the bigger display of the Z Fold 3. If I'm pulling up Instagram, whatever, I'm scrolling with this, boom, get me out of there. Oh wait, get me back, get me out of there. Come on, you know what I mean? I'm scrolling through Twitter, whatever. I'm answering y'all comments. Matter of fact, let me, hold on. Can't show too much sensitive information, but when I'm getting at your comments, I'm right here, S Penned up, you know, hitting the hearts. I like the swipe type with the S Pen. The S Pen is literally everything to me in navigating Samsung devices. It was everything on the Galaxy Note, and it's the same sentiment on the Galaxy Z Fold 3. Now, is it really a Galaxy Note replacement? I'm gonna talk about that because, you know, I made a comment in a previous video, but we gotta address it because my mind just might have changed. The biggest caveat and drawback with the S Pen, which is absolutely dope and phenomenal, is I don't want to sacrifice a bulky case, a ugly case, or anything of that matter just so that I can carry this S Pen around conveniently, which is why I opted in for the crossbody bag or the little pouch that I picked up, player. I'm not rocking that Samsung case. Whew, we don't want to talk about that one. Another beautiful thing about the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3, it's the display for me. I told you guys, yes, it's a bit reflective. If you're keeping up the videos, you know. If you haven't, you need to go back and watch my other Z Fold reviews. The display is a bit reflective, which is the biggest caveat to it, but that's the price of innovation. Again, the price of stepping into the new world of foldable devices, it's still in a development stage until it can get as polished as these glass sandwiches have gotten. These glass sandwiches are at the plateau. Like, I don't see glass sandwiches getting any better. Like, I mean, they've pretty much done everything that they can to innovate and redesign those, which is why the Z Fold 3 is the next best thing. Foldable phones, the Z Flip, and things like that. It's the future of smartphones, in my opinion. It's the display for me, dog. Once you go 7 inches, you can't go back. I know that sounds wild, but I'm serious. The screen real estate you get on a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 is everything. It is absolutely everything to me and anyone who can appreciate the bigger displays. Like, this just adds to consuming content, watching videos, scrolling your social medias. It just adds to the experience because it takes it to the absolute next level. I love big displays. As you can see, a player wear glasses and I need to be able to see. And the bigger the display, the better it is for me. So if you're into big displays, the Z Fold 3 might earn a special place in your heart as it has done in mine. Another thing around the Z Fold 3 in this 1 month that I've discovered is I can do just about literally everything from my Z Fold 3. Why? Because it's a tablet as well as a smartphone. This 7-inch display running business applications, web browsing, meetings, whatever. You can do it all here on this device. It's like the ideal business companion / phone. And you gotta love that combination because you can do all of your smartphone needs and executions. It games, it has speed, it delivers. You got S Pen support. I can sign a contract. I can do all of my business stuff and my personal leisure, content creation, content consumption, all of those things. The fact that I can run my business, consume entertainment, and do everything that I would do on a tablet all within one device is everything. Now, earlier, I mentioned that I am a Samsung Galaxy Note user through and through. Once a Note user, always a Note user. On my last video, I made a comment. I said that the Galaxy Z Fold 3 can be a Note replacement for a lot of people. And this is true. There's a lot of Galaxy Note users who have switched over to the Z Fold life and they're not going back. I see that comment over and over. But I have to correct myself because honestly, when you balance out everything that I mentioned, like the pros and the cons, especially with the cons, the one thing that the Galaxy Note was always to the Samsung lineup, the biggest, the baddest, and the best. So for any smartphone to come and take the place of the Samsung Galaxy Note, it has to be the biggest, the baddest, and the best in all categories. And the Z Fold 3 is not yet that. We need that battery life. We need a place to store the S Pen in the body. And then maybe we can talk about the crown or the true Galaxy Note replacement being a reality in the Z Fold 4 or 5 or however long it's gonna take you guys to get it right, Samsung. But you have to get it right. My name is CJ. This is CJ Unplugged. And if you haven't, you need to join the Unplugged family. It's simple. You hit that subscribe button right there. It's been 1 month later. My user experience, my real world use cases with this Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 has been absolutely phenomenal. It's innovative, it's forward thinking, but it's not perfect.
No. They say if you can't beat them, then you join them. No. That's no option, I don't join, I always beat them.
For those out there who know, as an Apple user player, I ain't went back to my Apple Watch since the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic.
I was fake, you had to find me. Now I'm on beat skating like I'm grinding. L hit me, said it's all about the timing. If you want the vision, get to spinning. My mama told me trust in God, it's never limits. Now I'm on the scoreboard, running up the digits. I put in work, you know I'm up to get it. Early bird gets the worm and the Yankee fitted. Like whoa, bags under my eyes and you know. Won't complain, I'm tired, I'm on go. For that grip, 10 toes till they swole. For that grip, 10 toes till they swole. Remember those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, vacay, I'm staying B-side.